In the ever-evolving landscape of global trade, tensions between Canada and the United States have reached new heights. Recently, U.S. President Donald Trump made headlines with his decision to grant a temporary reprieve for Mexican goods, exempting them from a 25% tariff for at least a month. The exemption came after discussions with Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum, and the agreement will last until April 2nd, the date Trump has set for imposing reciprocal tariffs. While the decision raised expectations that Canada might soon receive similar treatment, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has remained firm in his stance, signaling that Canada will not back down in the face of U.S. trade aggression. Trudeau emphasized that Canada will continue to stand strong in this trade war initiated by the United States and will keep retaliatory tariffs in place until the unjustified American tariffs on Canadian goods are lifted. As the U.S. tariff war took effect, Canada responded swiftly, imposing 25% tariffs on $30 billion worth of American goods, including live poultry, dairy products, eggs, fruits, vegetables, and alcohol. The Canadian government is planning to expand its tariff list, targeting an additional $125 billion worth of U.S. goods in the coming weeks. Trudeau's government has also taken bold steps, with provinces like Ontario introducing non-tariff measures, including cutting ties with U.S. companies for government contracts and removing American alcohol from shelves. While conversations between Canadian officials and the White House continue, Trudeau remains resolute in his response, refusing to back down until the U.S. ceases its unfair trade practices. This trade war has caused significant concerns across various sectors, particularly agriculture. The U.S. depends on Canada for essential agricultural products such as potash, and the increased tariffs have led to volatility in markets. The impact of Trump's tariffs has extended beyond Canada, with China retaliating by imposing tariffs on U.S. agricultural products, exacerbating the already tense trade relations. Ontario Premier Doug Ford recently appeared on CNN, calling for an end to the trade war and urging the U.S. to come to the negotiating table regarding the free trade agreement between Canada, Mexico, and the U.S., which is due for review next year. Ford's province is also set to introduce a 25% tariff on electricity sent to the United States, primarily affecting northern states like Minnesota, New York, and Michigan. Trump's justification for these tariffs centers around the issue of fentanyl and migration, claiming that both Mexico and Canada play a role in the problem. However, Trudeau has been vocal in his rebuttal, pointing out that Canada is responsible for less than 1% of the fentanyl entering the U.S. The two leaders have had heated conversations on the matter, with Trudeau calling Trump's decision to impose tariffs on Canada dumb, and suggesting it was a ploy to weaken the Canadian economy. Their most recent discussion, which lasted over 50 minutes, reportedly grew tense at times, with some colorful language thrown into the mix. Despite the ongoing friction, Trudeau remains determined to protect Canada's interests and engage with the U.S. to reach a fair resolution. As the trade war between Canada and the United States continues to unfold, it's clear that the stakes are high and the situation remains fluid. With both nations facing economic pressures, the path ahead will require diplomatic finesse and a strong commitment to standing up for national interests. At In the Know News, we'll continue to monitor this developing story and bring you the latest updates on the ongoing trade tensions between these two neighboring countries. Stay informed, stay engaged, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth coverage on the issues that matter most.